Graffiti has a precise definition and it is criminal damage under the Criminal Damage Act of 1971. Even though graffiti is technically criminal, there is too much grey area to label all as vandalism.
But if it's done properly and in the right place, I think it's great, wonderful.
Well, it's like, as well as it can be like harmful to people around you, it's about like damaging property really in some ways.
But if it's like done really well, then I really like it. I think it's really artistic. I can't do it, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think there are a number of negatives to graffiti art. I think probably the main negative for local communities is the potential to intimidate. It can make a neighbourhood look really rather shabby. It can make places look slightly more down market than they should do, and they can certainly, graffiti art in its own turn can certainly intimidate local people.
Is it purely misunderstood, or is there a difference between studio artists and graffiti artists that people don't realise?
Quite a lot of people are hypocrites when it comes to it, because they're happy to buy a piece of graffiti if it's on a canvas, yet they're happy to rip it down if it's on the streets. I mean, what's the difference really? It's just a different canvas.
I think artists, and really skilled artists, Banksy for example is a good one, who likes to identify himself as a graffiti artist. In my view, Banksy is not a graffiti artist. Banksy is a studio, really well educated artist.
Are we as a society confused with the definition of art, and does graffiti even come into it? Do people appreciate it?
I think if they took the time to go out and watch how graffiti is put together and how much time a piece can take. I mean, some people will draw up a piece and it'll take them months to like perfect it and get it right before they even go up and even attempt to put it on the wall. And then the cost of the paint that they use, the time it takes them then to paint it. It's not just, if it was vandalism, it's not, you can't really compare it to vandalism as in the same sense as you smashing a window, you know, that's vandalism.
I worked once upon a time with the Arts Council coming up with a definition of art, and part of the definition of art was about the integrity of the intent as well as the skill in the execution. I think sometimes graffiti misses a degree of integrity. It's not quite sure of what its message is. The simple fact that it exists can provide a very intimidating message.
The cost of removal is estimated to be anything from £200 million to £1 billion a year. Does the government have a responsibility to provide services?
If they're seeing it as a problem and it's costing them so much money and it's taking money away from other causes they could put it to, then it's a problem, you know, and it's a problem that they need to deal with. So I suppose therefore it is kind of a responsibility in a backhanded type of way.
No, the council does not have a responsibility to build walls and provide paint for people to do that.
Are we free to express ourselves in any way?
Yeah, I think we do. As long as it doesn't harm anyone directly or, well, indirectly really, you don't. I think to a degree we've all got the right to do what we want in life.
No, individuals can't go around doing things that other people, you know, that might disturb or concern others. I think we do live in a society, and it is about understanding and recognising the qualities that we all have.
Like with us, we like acting, so we express ourselves through acting, whereas artists express themselves through drawing.
A legal area to paint is a really good idea as long as it's widely publicised. You get a lot of parks where they'll put up boards for artwork and graffiti and not tell anybody, so all that happens is you get a few kids with markers, you never get any decent artwork up on it, and it's a missed opportunity really.
The way forward should be to provide free walls for graffiti artists to use if done right.